Welcome to Charlotte, North Carolina, and Steve's Music Collection. Greetings, y'all. Here I am, as you saw in the opening, in Charlotte, North Carolina. I'm here for work. Just came in for a quick couple of days to do some work. And you may hear some noise from the freeway entrance right here next to me, which, you know, I was like, where would be the best place to film this video? How about right next to a freeway entrance? So that's where we are. While I'm here, I stopped in a couple record stores, and I also stopped in a Goodwill to see if they had anything. And I found a couple of things, and the great Monty Muse will be happy to know I found them all for 99 cents. So without further ado, here's what I grabbed. 2007, we get Lucinda Williams and West. And if you're hearing that airplane, perhaps they're heading west. I wasn't really that familiar with her stuff. I knew one song from this record called Are You All Right, which I think I remember hearing on that TV show True Detective, like on their first season. I think that's where I heard it, and I always liked that song. I had like the digital track of it, and when I saw this there, I knew the artwork, you know, automatically was like, oh, that's that record, and sure enough it was. So, you know, again, 99 cents, why not take a crack at it? It's not bad. It's kind of like Americana, kind of folk, I guess like alternative country they probably call it. And it's okay, you know, like there are a handful of songs that I liked on here. The interesting thing was I didn't even realize this. Like at Goodwill, you always got to like open it up to make sure the disc is in there. And I did, and I saw that, but what I didn't realize was that it's a double CD. Got two CDs in here, so two for 99 cents. Although this bonus disc, it's just like two tracks on here, like demos of two of the songs that are on the album. Nothing that special, but you know, it's okay. You know, I've only listened to it once, and I'm gonna need some time for it probably to grow on me a little more. But you know, I didn't mind what I heard. I was reading here. She's got like the lyrics and a little bit of notes in here. She wrote this whole album at the legendary Safari Inn in Burbank, California, which is this old kind of like, I don't know what kind of, like, I don't know if it's there's like a style of architecture or whatever that you'd refer to it. It's like these old hotels, something you would expect to find like on the old Route 66, but the Safari Inn, it's still there, you know, worth a visit if you are in that area, take a cool little snapshot. But not a bad pickup, 99 cents. 1997, we get Sarah McLachlan's album Surfacing. And if you've watched any of my shows, you know that not too long ago I mentioned there was like those three records in like the 90s that I was always curious about, and you always saw them in like these dollar bins and stuff like that at stores, in the used stores. And it was like Joan Osborne and Sophie B. Hawkins, and then this one. And I picked up those other two not too long ago, and I always said if I found this again for like $1, I'd pick it up, and found it for not $1, 99 cents. I keep repeating, 99 cents. How about that? So I grabbed it. Why not? And it was in good condition. And you know, I was always curious about this record. I mean, I knew the songs that were released as singles. I mean, they were all over MTV and radio at the time. You know, she released this, I guess, to coincide with the beginning of that Lilith Fair festival that they used to have. It's, you know, like alternative kind of pop, kind of almost like adult contemporary kind of stuff. It's a little slow. It's okay. I mean, the big track off of this that I remember, she's got some pictures and stuff in here. Nothing major, no lyrics or anything. But the big track was, for me, was Building a Mystery, which I really liked back then. I still like. I still think it's a great song. Some of the other tracks on here that I remember being released as singles back then, like Angel and Adia and Sweet Surrender, they're okay. Adia I still think's pretty good. The other ones, not too crazy about. And a lot of this stuff on this record it's okay. I feel like I definitely need to give it a couple more listens to kind of make my final determination, but you know, it's not bad. But like I said, Building a Mystery is still just a great, awesome song. I still think that one holds up really well. 1990, we get Concrete Blonde and their album Bloodletting. I like this band. My first introduction to them was in '87, maybe. The movie The Hidden came out, and their track Still in Hollywood was on the soundtrack, and I really liked that song. I have a best of that they released. This has their big hit Joey on it. That was their biggest success on the charts and stuff like that, and it was all over MTV, the video. It's a good song. Great band, you know, alternative. I guess this is where they maybe start veering into, a little more that goth kind of sound. Couple cool guests on here: Peter Buck from REM, Steve Wynn from Dream Syndicate, and also Andy Preboy, I guess I'm pronouncing that correct, I'm not sure, from Wall of Voodoo, if you remember those guys. But it's a good record, you know, I like it. Some of the other tracks on here that I dig besides Joey: Bloodletting, Caroline, Days and Days. Bloodletting is like a vampire, it's subtitled a vampire song, but I don't know if this album, you know, has sort of a theme, if it was sort of inspired by Anne Rice novels. I could see that if it were. I'm not sure if it was, but it feels like it kind of has something, you know, connecting all the songs. There's another song, The Beast, that kind of sounds like a vampire-ish kind of song, but it's pretty good. I like this, you know. I'm glad I picked it up, you know. I'd like to dig a little more into this band, because I do have that best of, and I liked it. I don't know why I never thought to, you know, kind of maybe explore more of their catalog. So that's everything I grabbed at the Goodwill here in Charlotte, North Carolina. And I'm getting ready to head back to South Carolina, and maybe I'll stop in at a Goodwill down there and see if I grab anything. Of course I will. That's what we do, right? We go to these places and we got to hit up record stores and Goodwills and see if we can dig anything up. So, you know, be on the lookout for that in the future. Thanks for tuning in. Great seeing you all again, and we'll see you next time.